John, it is always such a delight to see you.
Hi, Seth. You look so gorgeous.
Thank you so much. That means a lot coming from you because I don't know if you're aware of this. I've been forced into doing my own makeup during quarantine.
See, I was gonna ask if are you. I just assumed that was like a light moisturizer, which is the sign of good makeup.
Thank you. See, I feel that means the world to me. But there is a little powder, there's a little foundation, and I just feel a little better every day. And I cannot tell you how much genuine pride I take from it.
It's so gorgeous. You know, men we're socialized to think that that's gay to put on makeup, and it of course is. I want to be clear, but you know, there is a real pleasure in it.
Well, I think it is a reminder that a lot of things we think were gay, gay is often just a synonym for better. Like to look gay is to look just like better than the way you would look if you were resistant to things that were historically stereotyped that way.
Yes, so put an ounce of thought into your appearance.
Yeah, if you just think a little bit about your appearance, you will look better.
I have to say, like, it must be acknowledged that even 3,000 miles apart, the sexual chemistry is off the charts. I mean, even with Zoom, it's electric. It's crazy.
Well, it's interesting because I feel like it's electric when we're face to face.
Of course.
And yet now, of course, we're more reliant on actual electricity because of the way we're communicating.
Right.
And so it may be a factor of two.
Right.
Yeah.
What's the Thornbirds? I'm sorry. What's the Thornbirds?
The Thornbirds is, it turns out most addicts in the Northeast just have it. Just like have you been reading?
I have been reading.
You've been using quarantine to read?
It started as a performance for sure. Like I was like on the porch, like in war times, like, you know, reading. But then it actually became reading.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, you know, we have no other choice, but like it has been so nice. I mean, like, again, it's like kind of goes on the list of like, you know, I've been making sourdough bread. Like it's like, it's annoying to talk about, but once you kind of get over it, like it's so nice. It's so nice to have your brain go in one direction for a long period of time versus 14 at all times via the internet.
It's really nice. Also, I am aware that I'm doing it when I'm reading a book that I really like. I know it sounds braggy, but I do want to talk about it to people. I want them to read it so that we can talk about it.
I know, but it's so crazy to like ask someone to do something that takes days.
Yeah.
Like casually.
But we suggest television shows that, you know, when you like get a book on Kindle, sometimes it'll say, this takes 5 hours to read.
I don't have a Kindle, Seth.
What?
I don't have a Kindle, Seth.
I noticed you framed your bookshelf, John.
Oops.
But you have watched television as well.
I've watched so much Top Chef. I've never watched Top Chef until this moment. It's become like a true bingy, like after a certain point of night. I've Googled so many times at like 2 a.m, are Gail and Padma friends?
And are they, for those who don't have time to Google?
I haven't found any conspiracy theories. I mean, again, like us, the chemistry, I feel like between them is electric. Like
it'd be hard to fake.
It would be hard for it to be fake, but like I just like anytime they interact, like any comment across the judges table, I like literally start blushing. I'm wildly in love with them.